What's up YouTube, it's your boy Rhinofies here, and welcome to our week 1 battle against the Golden State Wartortles, coached by Prado. Prado's a good friend of mine. This is going to be a great battle. We have a bunch of great rivalries. Not only is this just another advancement of our rivalry, but it's also our Season 2 Championship rematch, which is going to be exciting. Now typically, I'll do 2 videos. I'll do a locker room, kind of showing team prep and talking about the team and his team, what I decided to do, and then I'll have the battle video itself, but this week I've been kind of constrained with time. Doesn't have time to do both videos separately, so I'm just going to do them both in one. And I'm just going to talk about my team now and just kind of give a basic overview for it. So first up, we've got our Mega Beedrill Mind Flay, running max attack, a little bit of speed and a little bit of HP, Sword Stance, X Scissor, Poison Jab, Drill Run. With that much speed, he'll outspeed anything on his team that's not Scarfed. And the biggest thing is that, like, by himself, he'll do a lot of damage to different things, but the Sword Stance up, he'll one-hit KO everything on his team. The only thing I need to look out for is Scarf Pokemon, because they'll always obviously outspeed him and he may not live a hit from one of those. Mega Aggron. Even with a +2 up, Drill One only does about 40% even when it doesn't have the bare minimum investment into his defense, because he's just such a tanky Pokemon. Our next Pokemon up is going to be Fungal or Mungus. Max HP, Max Defense, Assault Vest, just designed to just absorb hits, since she's running Clear Smog, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Hidden Power Ground. Hidden Power Ground is really just for the Magneton, because otherwise I wouldn't have anything to hit it with. And even the Aggron if I need to do a couple hits with it, but he's designed to be like anti-sweeper, you know, if Virizion sets up, Fable sets up, take hit, Clear Smog, get rid of all that stuff. Even without running any special attack investment, he can do a ton of damage. So the point here is just to stop any sweepers for the most part. That's what he's there for. Okay, up next we have Firefly, our Heatran, rocking Assault Vest as well. Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, Hidden Power, Ice, and Earth Power. Max special attack, 200 speed Timid. He'll outspeed any variant of Magneton that is not Choice Scarf, so that an Earth Power will hopefully knock it out. And I'm running these Assault Vests instead of a Scarf for, I'm not running Scarf for specs or anything, I'm running Assault Vest because a lot of his attackers that I think will threaten him are special attackers, so even a Hidden Power Ground or Scald or something like that, he can take a lot better. I think I calculated like even against Magneton and Tentacle, that with Hidden Powers he can take 2 and still dish out 2 hits and still live. So I decided to run Assault Vest to run a little bit more bulky set where he can absorb some more special hits. Up next we have Rock Lobster on Gliscor. Not running the Toxic set this week. I'm running Rocky Helmet, Hyper Cutter, Defog Roost, Stealth Rock Knockoff, HP and Defense, pretty much all HP and Defense investment. I don't have anything that can take a hit from Star Actor, and if I predict wrong, something go wrong. If I switch into Rotom and he goes for a... If I switch into Rotom predicting a Brave Bird and he goes for Double Edge, it's going to do a lot of damage. If I switch into Heatran predicting a Double Edge or a Brave Bird, I hit with a Close Combat, it's going to do a lot of damage. If I switch into Fungal predicting a Close Combat and just a Brave Bird or even a Double Edge, it's going to do a ton of damage. So Gliscor's really only counter for it. The reason I'm running Rocky Helmet is that I'm predicting him to bring a Scarf set, and Scarf set does a max 47%, so if I switch it on and he hits me, he'll take recoil damage and then Rocky Helmet damage. And then he'll hit me again a second time, but it won't knock me out, and just roost stall him until he switches out. He also running Defog this week because I don't really care that much about the rocks, but I cannot have Sticky Webs up. Sticky Webs cannot stay up against my team. I kind of have a strategy for that, I'll go into that a little bit later, but Sticky Webs get up, I have to caught the Gliscor to get those webs off. Up next we have Washboy Luke, who's kind of running a weird set this week, not really. Typically it means max HP, it's a especially defensive one, max HP, max special defense, Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, lowest Paint Split, that's kind of standard for the most part. Items a little bit different, Lag and Tail. Now the reason for that is, there is no way for my Rotom Wash naturally to be slower than this Clefable. Even if I run 0 EVs, 0 IVs, and a minus speed nuke nature, I'm still 3 points faster than him, which would mean that to the bank on him trying to creep. Sorry about that, I got pulled away for something quick. So what the Lag and Tail essentially allows me to do is that I will be guaranteed slower than the Clefable. So that he can go from, so if he brings Clefable, I switch into Rotom, he doesn't move. And then during that turn, he goes from Rotom, I can Volt Switch out, and I'll definitely go second. Which allows me to gain initiative and allows me to go into Beedrill. Because while there's no way for my Rotom Wash to be slower than his Clefable, there's really no way for his Clefable to be faster than my unmega Beedrill. He has to be running a ton of speed investment that I'd be able to see right away with the Volt Switch damage and all stuff. I'd be able to see that he's not running a lot of HP or defensive investment if if he's running, so I can see if he's running speed before I can go to something else. But his job is pretty much to allow me to get a clean switch into Beedrill to Mega Evolve it. And even against some of his physical attackers, like I can take Brave Birds from Staraptor, I can take anything from Mega Aggron, I can take things from Tentacruel, I can take things from Goodra for the most part. So even though special defensive, you can take it on the physical side if need be. So that's what he's there for. And finally, our last one is Hands Free or Ampomp. Silk Scarf Definition, Fake Out, U-turn, Knock Off, Return. Max attack, mostly max speed with a little bit of HP. He's here for two things. One, he's determined to see if I have any Scarfers. He has just enough speed that he'll outspeed anything on his team that's not Scarf. So if he does go faster than me, I know it's Scarf, I know something to look out for. The second reason he's there for is Galvantula. If I go to the team and we start battling, and I see Galvantula on his team, Ampon's my lead, because Fake Out Return will knock it out. I don't have to worry about Fake Out Return will knock it out. I don't have to worry about sticky webs at all. So if I see Galvantula, I'm leading Ampon. It's also kind of a secondary sweeper in case something happens to Mega Beedrill, because that Fake Out Return combination do a lot of damage to a lot of things. So pretty much that's it. So that's a pretty basic recap of our team. I'm going to cut away, and then we'll cut back whenever we're ready to go for the battle. Alright guys, we're here. I'm ready to challenge to him, as you'll see on the layout. My team that I'm bringing, of course, and then what I'm predicting him to bring. Predicting him to bring the Clefable, Mega Aggron, the Tentacruel, the Staraptor, the Latios, the Galvantula. Kind of gives him a well-rounded team, some different options, some defogging and rapid spin options. He's got a great defensive wall in Mega Aggron, a great special wall in Tentacruel. It's kind of what I'm predicting him to bring, so I'm going to go ahead and send him the challenge, and we'll see what happens after that. So, send challenge. Okay, alright, well, he brought something I was not expecting for sure. Okay, so it doesn't bring the Clefable. It's actually fairly interesting. It didn't bring Latios either. Wow. I'll fix layout real quick. So, in case you can't tell, battle's over here and I've got my other stuff over here. So if I keep looking over here, it's because the battle's happening on my other screen over here. So I need to change. So, he did not. Not bring the Clefable, so I can delete that. He did not brought the Aggron, brought the Tentacruel, brought the Staraptor. Did not bring the Galvantula. Did not bring the Latios. Instead, opting for Gourgeist to come. Opting for the Goodra to come. And leave Virizion. So we didn't bring the Galvantula. That helps out a lot. I'm still gonna lead with Ambipom, I think. Because once you go to the Gourgeist, there's not gonna be a ton there. So I do change that. So I think I have the teams change. So Goodra, Aggron, Tentacruel, Gourgeist, Virizion. Yes, that's perfect. Okay. So that's done. Alright. So I'm still going to leave off the Ampom. He goes with the Goodra. Alright, I'm going to see right away what we're dealing with here. What kind of Goodra we're dealing with. Alright. I'll go Fake Out. He probably is going to switch, but he does switch. It does give me information. It might give me information about him. This will tell me whether or not he's gooey, and that can do a lot for me. Alright, so still waiting on him to make a move. Alright, so looking at his team, I do have to be careful with the Virizion because he can set up. And I'm still surprised I never bring the Clefable, because even though I didn't have a great matchup against my team, it's still a good setup sweeper. So he goes into Gourgeist. Okay, so he's my Silk Scarf. That's fine. Definitely faster than him. Unless he's Scarf. Oh, which one is that? It's Gourgeist Soup. Okay, so it's the big one. Alright, I'm gonna turn out. And so he's defensive as hell then. Alright. Let's go into this. I don't think he can do a ton of damage to me. He's weak seated, that's fine. Do be careful though, because So his flamethrower switching would be Tentacruel. I'm gonna switch into Fungal. See if he switches out. He switched out into Goodra. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I know he has. Let me write down his name again real quick. So I've got Goodra. And I got Aggron. I've got Gourgeist. I've got Tentacruel. I've got Staraptor. And I've got Rizzy. And I've seen that his Gourgeist has leftovers. And let's see. That's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a Sludge Bomb, see what happens here. Fire Blast, so I take that pretty well. Anything to okay. So you are definitely an Assault Vest set. Alright, we'll switch back into Firefly. I need to be careful about that though. If I switch into Firefly on something that's not supposed to. You know, I'm actually switching to Loop. I'm switching to Grove here. Switching to Gliscor. Oh, come on, really? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, he froze me. Alright. So Goodra's got Fire Blast, Ice Beam. Ice Beam. Probably has BB. That really sucks. Okay. We'll go for the Walrus. Please unthaw. I don't want to be sitting here for. I don't want to get frozen like this. Like that would be just really bad if the freeze happens. Oh dang, he does a power whip. Okay, I thought. Thank you. All right. So burn happens. Now that he's burned, still can't go into that. I can go back in Fungal, so you can see what you can do. He might have Earthquakes. I'm gonna go back in Fungal and see what happens here. So we stayed in. Power up again, so that's nothing to me. It's 3%. Wow. Okay, so it does have Power Whip. This is a really weird set. It makes sense though. Let's go. Let's go Vampire Ground. Maybe I can predict him to switch into Aggron, take the Poison type move. Let's see. Let's see here. He's taking a long time to think about it, so I don't know what he might go for. Might have Tentacruel. Okay, actually works out pretty well. Still gonna do a ton of damage to him. Okay, I want to see now if he is Liquid Ooze or not. Also, didn't see Rhino on him either, so. Oh man, is he also wearing Double Assault Vest? That'd be bad for me if he's wearing Double Assault Vest. That's the other two. Might go for a knockoff. I do have to be careful about that, but. Ice Beam, 50%. Alright, that's fine. Gain Rain, 1%. You are Liquid Ooze. Okay, so. So you are Liquid Ooze. So let's we need to be careful here because some things. Well, still not the add-on yet. I do need to save fire about the add-on really. One more skill I'm gonna go into. Okay, so we doubled out. He went back into Goodra. I go to Heat Train. Okay. Now, looking at an Assault Vest Goodra. Look at this list. Assault Unbelievable. Assault Vest Goodra. Keep going real quick. So let's go Heat Train. So my Heat Train. If he's Assault Vest. Let's see if he has Earthquake. If he has Earthquake, it's gonna be 80. It's not gonna knock me out unless he has an attack investment. And then he can't even hit him either. So I'm gonna switch. Let's go back into fun. See what happens here. He does have Earthquake. Well, he's burned though too, so that's not gonna done as much. That's fine. Alright. You did have Earthquake, which you're cheeky for doing that. You're extremely cheeky for doing that. Oops, let's rock it. Fire Blast, I'll live it. Burn, Sludge Bomb, 13%. So now it's a matter of do I want to sacrifice Swung Out at this point. No, Shinkamen can still take hits. So do I want to try to sacrifice something else, or do I want to... I think he might go for Earthquake. I think smart move here is just go to Firefly. If Ice Beam doesn't do anything to me, that's fine. He'll die to the burn, and that's awesome. So Goodra, KO by burn, Rotom at turn 13. Alright, so I'm going to get the passive kill there. Alright, Staraptor. Alright. This is no brainer for me to go straight into Rock Lobster, and I'm going to determine exactly what set he is. Regular close combat does nothing to him. Takes the rock pound damage and lowers his defenses. So, giving the ground type attack, what does he go into? I'm gonna say Self-Rose. Still know if he's Scarf or not, but I do know that he does have close combat. Goes in Tentacle, which I'm fine with, I don't know stuff, but he does go to Slither, so that kind of stinks. I still need him for the Staraptor, I think, because I think it might still be Scarf, so I'm going to go and watch my move. What you have here? This is, ooh, Surf. Okay, I'm not going to let him anymore, unfortunately. So, Ice Beam and Surf. I think I'm gonna get a clean switch or something, so I think Rotom has to go down there. I want a Pain Split, maybe predicting out that because okay, that's fine. Stunning Crow kills Rotom. Turn 17, that's fine. At this point, I'm gonna do this. Now, let's look at an Assault Vest. Let's take a look at Tentacle. I think it's a utility. Let's go Amazon. Fake Out. Knock up doesn't do a ton. Return doesn't do as much either. I'm gonna go for the Fake Out. Let's just switch straight to Gore. He switches straight to Gourgeist. So I think it's a defensive Gourgeist. It's defensive. U-turn did about that much last time, that's fine. Gets burned, what's the worst thing to happen? I'm gonna go for knockoff. I'm just gonna go straight for the knockoff. leftovers, so you want healing anymore, you might go for Felicia instead. I'm totally okay with that. I'm gonna go into Fun Gal now, and I'm just going to try to get his HP back essentially. So Venus comes in, C-Bombs are nothing. We can run Shadow Sneak, Felicia, and C-Bomb. Does still have that, so I'm going to Sunspot. Okay, interesting. Do get the poison, that's nice. Okay, so he's probably gonna switch out at this point. He switched out for my skill swap. That's actually pretty smart. Ensures I don't get my regenerator and switch out now. Although now I think I'm safe to switch into Firefly. I'm gonna switch into Firefly. He switches out the Tentacruel. That's fine. I can take one attack from him. Damn, here's the thing that stinks. He's not. Is this something sets? Let's see. I'm gonna look at Tran. 47%. So if he's not assault vested, he'll live essentially. Right, tower, here we go. So it's so much. Okay, we're not gonna go. That's good. Okay. Firefly's a low percentage, so pretty much I have to now I have to save him for the add-on. So if you don't do anything with the add-on, I'm screwed. Goes back into the Gurumon. So Tentacle goes down to Heatran. Turn 23. Definitely gonna switch out into Rock Lobster. Hoping to have Pursuit. I don't think it runs Pursuit. But if it does, that may just cost me the game and it'll do a lot of damage to me. Goes in double line, which is fine. It boosts up all the damage. 15% on that. Only 40% on the roost. But for double edge, oh, it knocks me out. But it knocks himself out too, though. So here's interesting. Do I go into Fun Gal, or do I go in and try to get the Mega off? Okay, I'm gonna go in hands free. Let's see what happens here. Goes into Aggron. Takes 4% from rocks. This will give me an idea kind of what his set is. So the good thing I do have is that Flamethrower does super effective against all three of them. The only problem now is that the camera the Razor outspeeds me. Rora's probably not outspeed me, but poison. Goes for the Mega. I know the Fake Out doesn't do anything, that's fine, so I'll just chip damage to this point. Do I have a great switch at this point? I think my best bet is just to go for U-turn. U-turn, Define Gal, and just see what happens here. Heavy Slam, which will knock me out, but it's gonna kill me the next turn. It's gonna kill me, that's fine. But now I go into Firefly. Here's the thing. If Flamethrower doesn't scare him out, it's gonna do enough damage that I can come in with. Goes in that, she's on Assault Vested. The Flamethrower will be able to take out the Pokemon, that's fine. Yeah, the aggron is not low enough for me to that's, I'm definitely going to go back into end farm. Oh, sorry, I'm not keeping track of the kills and everything. Okay, so starter was recoil, the score, turn 25, then also killed. So let's focus plasma. Alright. Leftovers. Perfect. So you're special. So you might be using Comrade set. Nothing he has is going to be able to do enough to engage me. Poison Jab. There's a ton to hit. Actually, at this point, because he can't do much to me, unless he's running a substitute, I'm going to go for Soul Spells. Of course. I gotta go for Soul Spells. I'm going to try that out. Poor guy's stuff. Power, which doesn't do enough. Sword stacks up. Times 2 X's will count, for sure. So, now, the drill one will not kill him. Drill one will not kill, but it will set me up to the attack rate. That's fine. But it will set me up that flamethrower will kill him. Thrower, please don't. And please don't do something like this. Flamethrower knocks him out. Alright, perfect. We won our first match. Close this battle. Yes. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been a great battle. We're 1-0 now, so great start. So, hope to see you guys next week.